the overall misinterpretation that we get throughout this show, which is that it's all just about a handful of people doing things wrong, even though throughout the story they keep saying this is about a culture of criminality, or this is rot throughout the Metropolitan Police. Actually, the story we get throughout the show is just focused on a handful of characters. We even have a moment where they celebrate with a mariachi band. We've got 4 names, and because that's a culture, and it's like, well, we've not really been led through the process of seeing that culture. So I found it strange that in his own explanations about how they made the show and what they chose to pick out, to talk about it not being an institutional crisis, I thought that's the exact opposite of the truth, is it was an institutional crisis, because it wasn't just one rogue reporter, it wasn't just a handful of rogue editors, it wasn't even one rogue newspaper or one rogue publisher, it's the Sun, it's the Mirror, it's conceivably the Mail as these court cases go on. You know, we know from the private investigators who was buying them, who was commissioning them, the invoices they've got. So to not call it an institutional crisis, I thought was bizarre. And I found, and it was the same in the press pack before the show came out.
Really?
I didn't think they got the gist of, you know, I think they understand it. They've done all their research for this show. They know the dots and commas of every bit of what happened. But to then think of what bit do we focus on, which bit do we highlight, and to not pick out that this was a generational crisis and institutional failure of the most powerful institution in this country, which then spread out all of that crises and that failure to all the other powerful institutions in our country. To not pick that up and to just talk about it being about good journalism gets things right and we shouldn't lose the good, I thought it was just a bit strange.